What's up, everybody? Hey, what's up, Hailstorm? How are you? Happy Monday, everybody. Yo, what up, Caleb? How you doing, bro? Still got a fucking account on here, dude? This one's about ready to get banned now, too, dude. Every time. Yeah, nah, well, I'm waiting to go pick up my kids here in like 20 minutes or whatever. So I'm just sitting outside for right now. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. Fuck, it's boring. It makes it no fun on here, dude. And I used to never really like scroll through TikTok as far as on the For You page. I'm gonna be doing a podcast, and there's a couple people starting this Real Patriot News with a Z, but it's realpatriotnews.com. Supposedly, a couple of us truthers are going to be starting it. But, you know, it sucks, dude. I think that it's almost pointless to try to... Oh, dude, look at these fucking chemtrails. Bro, look at this one right here. Do you see this one? Fucking no clouds are normal, bro. I was looking at pictures earlier today of... Yeah, dude, accidentally Jess. Real Patriot News with a Z. And I guess we're going to be trying to do it like an InfoWars type thing where there's constantly streams going. And it should be pretty good, but you still got to spam their fucking asses on here because all this is trash. Like, most of the stuff on here is so cringeworthy, man. Like, people with their gross ass things and, you know, long neck kid and all this just cringeworthy material. I swear, I was scrolling through it yesterday when I was on shift, like the For You page. I think I found like 7 or 8 wonders of the world, like people with fucking goiters and growths coming out of everywhere, vaccinated, fully vaxxed, Rocky Road sloth motherfuckers all on this talk. Bunch of those, a bunch of really like mentally challenged people, like the Challenger mission, mentally challenged that are dancing and shit, and then the comments are just making fun of them. It's like, does that feel good? Does it feel good to be like make fun of, you know, people like Rain Man? It's not. But the comments are just brutal, and these people probably think that they're loved, and people don't know the difference between being famous and being infamous these days. Like, what the fuck is clout if you're known for as a joke? Dude, secretly oppressed? We're all being oppressed. Not even secretly. We're all being oppressed. Yeah, good. You never got vaccinated? Good. Good. What's up, Crash? How you been? But yeah, Caleb, I'm telling you, man, some shit's gotta change, but I'm waiting to see if we fucking lose internet entirely here soon. That once things really pop off with Russia and China, this thing's about ready to blast my tits out. We'll probably lose TikTok anyways, right? Well, it's a clear day. It's a nice day. If it wasn't for the chemtrails, there wouldn't be a cloud in the sky. But unfortunately, you got these fucking Bill Gates. I think they're called actually cumulo-Bill-nimbus clouds, or Bill Gate nimbus something. What's your favorite conspiracy? Then, if you love conspiracies, what's your favorite one? Yeah, dude, UK's going to cashless soon. You guys see that they have to do a runoff election in Brazil? They must have used Dominion voting machines out there in Brazil. What do you think? Probably did, right? Yeah, TikTok is trash. It's nothing but trash. The problem is where all the traffic is. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's why I always post old videos, too. Like, dude, I lost so many videos from all my pages. And, but you got to continue to post them because there's new people waking up every day. Danny, get your ass to Florida. It's just, right now it's beautiful. I'm in Orlando. But yeah, and you guys get ready. Get ready. Russia, well, you know, while the news cycle was ate up with Ian, Russia's annexing these 4 regions in Ukraine. This isn't good. They keep trying to back him into a corner and paint him to be like Hitler, but anybody who pays attention to his speeches knows that we're the Hitlers. Like the United Nations are, none of us are. But as soon as we keep fighting in Ukraine, sending fucking troops over there in these areas that Russia just took back, it's gonna trigger Article 5 in NATO, which they just applied for, Ukraine did. And that'll be what kicks it off. See if it happens before winter, though. I think they're all man manipulated. I think that hurricanes, a lot of these natural disasters are like astrological events, no matter what the fuck the stars are. They're things that happen that they piggyback on, you know. That's like how they build certain buildings on ley lines. They do rituals on astrological alignments, and they use HARP and all the other weather warfare machinery and shit on top of naturally occurring events. It's just like this climate change bullshit. It's all bullshit. But they're able to engineer and, you know, steer fucking storms. It's weather warfare now. We've been in World War III, World War IV for fucking years. Yeah, there is a hurricane patent, tornado patents too. There's a fucking patent for everything though. The best thing we could do right now is just get rid of all patent law, in my opinion, and copyright bullshit. You say we have not sent troops, not officially, but we've been sending weapons. We've been sending fucking billions. We've been funding their troops, training their troops. We have, you know, just like the fucking contract operations that went on in Afghanistan, same shit's going on in Ukraine. It's just a giant slush fund for the New World Order. It's the new Israel. I'll fucking debate anybody on that shit. Free Iran? No, dude. Don't fall for that bullshit. The woman who's leading that whole cause in Iran, she's one of the Swamp Creature's family members. She's an American, like New York. It's not up to us to insert our ideologies where they, shouldn't we be past the whole colonization and conquering other people's beliefs? They can move. They can move, but what we're doing over there is just destabilizing. Same we do everywhere. Period. Anybody who supports Iran, they supported Ukraine, they supported the fucking vaccine, they support everything. You say no true, and I would say prove that. I guarantee we have troops in Ukraine. You say not true. Prove that. Prove that. No troops. 0 in Ukraine? Doubt it. Come on. Yeah, we just sent another 12 billion over there. It's unbelievable, but people still support Ukraine. And they're still like, Iran, nothing is organic, guys. Nothing is organic. Everything, there's no more grassroots movements. It's all astroturfing. It's all political theater and fucking inside operations, psychological warfare, Hegelian dialectic, crash nationalism so we accept globalism, crash cash so we accept digital. I mean, it's so fucking easy to see this shit. If it applies in one area, it's the same across the board because it's the same people in connection with all of this stuff. Like, you literally, 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, 6 degrees of Jeffrey motherfucking Epstein, my dogs. 6 degrees of Epstein. Guaranteed. If you went to Hollywood in DC, 6 degrees, you got Epstein right there. Guaranteed. It's no coincidence. So if space is fake and gay, so is politics, so is Iranian revolution and Ukraine, and it's all fake. Bread and circus for the people who don't watch professional wrestling anymore, because that's all it fucking is. Yeah, dude, fun, like all of this immigration, right? We know the play. They collapse the countries and they flood them with immigration. Meanwhile, they say, you have no culture. Well, they usher in a new culture and destabilize. And then once it becomes totally corrupt in fucking Gotham City, you bring in Gavin Newsom. Yeah, look, I would love to jail them all, but I look around and I see nothing but vaccinated people in the military. For the most part, you know, before I was just looking up pictures of people on the beach in the 70s. Dude, I was on shift yesterday. I mean, I had to help 2 or 3 people up off the ground just because they were so big they couldn't fucking get up after they fell. I mean, everybody's just huge. Huge. We're waiting for a reset. We're fucking begging for it. That's what, look, hailstorm, that's what I'm saying. Just bring the fire, bring the flood, as long as it gets the creeps. I know where I'm going. I know what side I'm on. And they do too, and that's why they don't want it. That's why they try to get us to corrupt ourselves and act outside of our own better nature. Yep, every single thing is a lie. Every single thing, literally. I'm not really sure if anything doesn't have a portion of a lie in it. That you could write any subject you want to on like a fucking wheel, spin it, throw a dart at it, you'll hit bullshit. Fake news becomes fake history. Education's indoctrination. The most educated are usually the most indoctrinated. The most specialized are usually the most capable and intelligent too, so they make them specialize in one area, so they're so fucking focused they never see the bigger picture. It's unbelievable. I've seen, you talk to anybody in NASA, people are like, well, pilots would know the earth is flat. No, pilots are no different than a fucking dude at Chick-fil-A. No different. All people. Yeah, fight that shit all day. Don't take it. Don't take any of it. No job's worth it. Like everything I say. What do you mean? Everything I say could be bullshit. Maybe. But you know what? It's honest. It's not meant to deceive anybody. That's a big difference. People who push fear, they push deception, confusion, division for a purpose, for profit, usually. Gain. We get nothing when we speak out against this shit. All we get is negatively impacted. You know, the chicks that are shaking their ass, the child traffickers, the fucking pedos on YouTube and on TikTok here, the crazy left lunatics, none of them ever get deplatformed. Millions and millions of followers they can have. All of us lose them. It negatively impacts our lives. Things would be a lot easier if we just took the blue pill, but we fucking won't. You know why? It sucks. It fucking turns the frogs gay. It ruins everything. Just think about, dude, turn your hair blue. What the fuck happens to you? None, you know? I mean, if you're the ADHD task force, I would wonder why you have that name, but you trust. You got to do your own research, dude. I mean, people who ask, like, who should I trust? That's a fucking strange question. You should always trust yourself. You should trust in God. You should trust in your higher self. You should trust your gut, man. If you don't, then you got a lot of work to do, period. Like, I don't ever need to ask anybody who I should trust. I could watch a scary movie and know that it's make-believe. I could watch Transformers and realize that I don't need representation in a fictional reality, right? So, you should trust yourself. Patreon. Dude, it's all bad. It's all bad. You know, they took fucking GoFundMe's away from truckers and shit. Donate. I'll take your fucking bank accounts away. But terrorist groups and shit, like I'm talking about domestic terrorist groups and shit, they get bank accounts. Murderers, pedos, sex offenders, dude, do not infringe on their rights, dude. We cannot track and trace pedos and point them out in public. We cannot identify them. They have human rights. Unvaccinated, different story. You're a fucking threat. A danger. You got accidental blue in your hair. How does that happen? What is an expert? How do you know? How many doctors, how many scientists told you that the vaccine was 100% safe and effective? I mean, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, if anybody thinks that experts holds any weight, good luck. Talking the paper, I'm an expert in taking the paper of the crayons. That's not even like a good sentence. I mean, it's sunny out here, so there's some glare, but ADHD, buddy, you just got to get out of here, man. Stay in your lane, I guess. You want to take ADHD medications and fucking trust the experts? I'll never see you again, man. You're stuck on the wheel. Have fun. But just the compass necklace, ugh, I don't know. Probably somewhere online. Yeah, doctors got fired for the trucker fund. Yeah, no, but they care about your health and your freedom and your privacy and all that. Most people should be their own doctor. You should definitely at least be your own advocate. Anybody, just watch TV. Just turn on like the mainstream channels, network TV, ABC, Fox, whatever, MSNBC, NBC. Turn on those ones. Just primetime TV, whatever. Football. I don't watch this shit. When I'm at the fire station, the TV's on football. Every commercial is for medication. At the end of every ad, sponsored by Pfizer. Most people get their medications because they ask their doctor for them. You guys ever, like, ADHD? You have ADHD? Oh, you have depression? It's all about the SSRIs, right? Serotonin reuptake inhibitors. Luvox, Lexapro, Wellbutrin, all of these. How many times do they draw your blood? They monitor those levels, the serotonin. They ever do that? I know they don't. They just give you medicine. It's all bullshit. All of their studies were lies. They admit this now, just like Alzheimer's. But nobody learns. Nobody cares. That's why you only trust YouTubers that sell alpha male supplements. ADHD, you must be a cuckiest duck out there, buddy. A patito sucio, I tell ya. I mean, just people like that. Bye. I just hocus pocus that person right out of here. Chapstick, sponsored by Pfizer. It is the church. Of course, and all the churches are owned through their 501c3 because they're tax-exempt status. If they're an extension, there is no separation of church and state. The church became the state. Good. Yeah, keep getting off meds. The thing, in my job, I have to ask every patient medical history. What medications are you on? Most people are on fucking 5 medications. I'm 35, I take 0. And I want to keep that up for as long as I can. When I run across like 70 and 80-year-olds that are healthy, that are still doing good, that still have their cognitive abilities and shit, that still are walking around mobile. They're usually only on like one medication, and that's for something that they maybe can't control. You know, it'll be like something like AFib or some shit. Ones that are on a lot of medications, never doing good. Every medication has side effects, so then you got to take medications for those side effects. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, unfortunately nobody knows about the 501c3s. Yeah, you had hyperthyroidism, or like Hashimoto's or something. No, I don't really take any vitamins. Most of the time you just piss them out anyways. If I take any vitamins, I would say I take NAC, vitamin C, D3. Zinc is always good, but I try to eat somewhat pretty balanced, pretty healthy, consistently. Yeah, just take aspirin, maybe. Yeah, medication is always a band-aid and not a cure, but everybody uses it as just like, nope, yeah, well, I did have high blood pressure, but I take medicine. I did have diabetes, but I take medicine. No, you still have it. I have no idea who John Hill is. What pronouns do you use? Bro, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here with that stupid question. What pronouns do you use? What pronouns do you use? Fucking dork. The truth about Alzheimer's is all the studies were faked. Go look it up. Go look up if Alzheimer's was ever backed by true science, or if it was just funded by Big Pharma. It's sad. Sassy, these people are serious. It's fucking crazy. These people, they actually exist. You know, in our world, we don't hang out with these people, but they exist. Yes, someone asked what pronouns I use. I use fucking badass, well hung, super cool, charming, funny. Steal your girl if you use pronouns. I use all those types of pronouns. But you could call me fucking conspiracy daddy. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, who knows if it's a he. Sassy, do not misgender that man. Do not misgender him. What is even a pronoun? Dude, I thought that I'm not even interested in learning pronouns and adjectives and I'll be a fucking onomatopoeia or something. I'd rather, if I'm going to pick any type of language arts, term, I'd choose to be like an onomatopoeia, maybe a palindrome before I was a pronoun. Oh yeah, of course. They're always watching me, but you know what? I'll never... Them nosy teens need to know what a real conversation sounds like. Well, Sassy, no, he asked if somebody's gonna ask, dude. I went to a job interview once, right? This is my last thing I'll leave you with. If there's any young men watching, this is for you. I went to a job interview one time for a fire department. I'd give you great advice to crush a job interview. But I went in this job interview, there was a bunch of us there. It was like a whole room full of firemen. We had to do this test, a physical test and shit. And this, fucking brolic badass gets up there, he's like, who in here's a 10? Who in here is the missing fucking link? None of us raised our hands, we're all just sitting there. And he's like, I thought firemen were supposed to be confident, capable, like blah, blah, blah. We only hire 10s here, this and that. And he was fucking dead serious. I respected that. I was like, it's bullshit, right? That's toxic in the long term. But you should think you're a 10 on that first date, that first interview, whatever. Otherwise, why the fuck are you here? If you're not capable for the job, stay home. But if you are, say it, right? He was right. But I was like 19. I wasn't there yet. I was like, fuck, I'm like an 8. I'm ready, but shit. Yeah, his feelings. Well, we know how many times the world will ask anyone about their feelings. I know, they identify as animals. That's what I'm saying. It's unbelievable, and it's real. We could act like, no, this is just on the news, and they're just trying to amp it up. No, it's real. They're really animals in these schools. There's really a big-titted woodshop teacher out there. Sincerely. Oh, yeah, furries. Dude, scroll through the TikTok For You page. Every gross thing is on there. Nothing true. So, I gotta go pick up my kids, though. I gotta take these little boys to music lessons and then karate.